Ever found yourself staring at that account under review screen on Uphold, wondering if you'll ever get back to your crypto or fiat? You're not alone. It's a common hurdle, and the burning question on everyone's mind is, how long does an Uphold review actually take? Let's be real, in the fast-paced world of digital finance, waiting can feel like an eternity. You've got opportunities to seize, trades to make, or maybe you just want to access your funds. That pending review can throw a serious wrench in your plans. Now, Uphold, like other regulated financial platforms, has these review processes in place for good reason. They're crucial for security, compliance with regulations like KYC, Know Your Customer, and AML, anti-money laundering, and ultimately, for keeping the platform safe for all of us. Think of it as a necessary, albeit sometimes frustrating, layer of protection. But understanding why doesn't necessarily make the waiting any easier. So, let's dive into the factors that influence how long your Uphold review might take. One of the biggest determinants is the complexity of your situation. For straightforward accounts with standard information, the review can be surprisingly quick, sometimes even within a few business days. However, if there are discrepancies in your submitted documents, if additional verification is needed, or if you're dealing with larger transaction volumes, the review process can understandably take longer. Another factor at play is the current workload of the Uphold compliance team. Just like any customer service department, they can experience periods of high volume, which can unfortunately lead to delays. Think of it like trying to get through to a popular call center. Sometimes you just have to wait your turn. The type of review also matters. Initial account verification might have a different timeline than a review triggered by a specific transaction or account activity. Each type of review has its own set of protocols and checks involved. So, what's the magic number? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Uphold themselves often state that review times can vary. While some users report swift resolutions, others can face weeks of waiting. What can you do while you're in this waiting game? First and foremost, ensure all the information you've submitted is accurate and complete. Double-check your documents and your profile details. This can help prevent unnecessary delays caused by incomplete or incorrect information. Secondly, while it's tempting to bombard their support channels, try to be patient. Frequent inquiries about the status of your review might not necessarily speed things up and could potentially add to their workload. However, if you haven't heard back after a reasonable time frame, say, a week or more for initial verification, unless they've specified otherwise, reaching out politely for an update is certainly reasonable. Keep an eye on your email inbox, including your spam folder, as Uphold will typically communicate any updates or requests for further information through email. Responding promptly to any requests they make can help expedite the process. Ultimately, while the waiting can be frustrating, remember that these reviews are in place to ensure a secure and compliant platform. While there's no guaranteed time frame, understanding the factors involved can hopefully provide a little more clarity. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.